Hello! Welcome back to Pokémon Omega Ruby. Last time, we got here. Sort of in the middle of nowhere, but not really, because there's a major thing to do right here. Lookout duty is surprisingly boring. Hey you, please don't go near the Weather Institute. I'm already near it. I feel like I'm gonna be stuck here standing lookout my whole life. We're standing lookout here. Hey you, stay away from the Weather Institute, it's not safe. The Weather Institute. I heard it's not safe. Let's find out. Welcome to the Weather Institute. There seems to be some kind of disturbance on the second floor, but I'm a professional. I'm not easily rattled. Professional standing still at a desk lady. The boss got interested in the research they have going here, so he sent us out. Quit your meddling. I will meddle as much as I like, Team Magma Grunt. If that's your real name. Oh right, we're cheating. I still don't know what I would name this guy. But I'll use him for a little while. Oh look, I guess because I turned the game on again, I get to see the animation again. Hey Team Magma, if you were looking for a legendary Pokemon, maybe you should have just asked some random guy on the side of the road. Well, Steven's not quite so random, but you know. Oh no, a super effective attack! Ha 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 ha. Like anything you do is effective against me. Fool. Dragons breathe purple. This is a proven scientific fact. The evidence is in your face. Oh, Golbat. Okay. How are you doing, Golbat? Would you perhaps like to be purged from this world? Oh, well, I guess you're gonna take two things to purge. Latios is actually running out of PP for some stuff, so I might not be able to cheat too much. Well, I mean, I say that, and yet, like, all of my other Pokemon are at least 5 levels higher than this guy. And by that I mean, like, 7 levels higher than this guy, because I can count, and it's easy and something I enjoy doing. Let's switch out. Hopefully he doesn't just use Confuse Ray again, like some sort of mind-reading bat. He will use a super effective attack, though. And Poison! Great, wonderful, excellent, outstanding, amazing. Look at how much Barney doesn't care about your nonsense. He will use his psychic mind powers through his nose to destroy you. Blast it! Blasted by a kid! Blast, blast. Our boss knows everything! But I'm just a grunt. What would I know about what he's thinking? I wonder if Tabitha can tell how clueless I am. Tabitha's gonna have to stop being so clueless himself. Luckily, the Weather Institute has beds on the ground floor for no reason, I guess. Yeah. And a Pokemon computer. Since we do have Mega Evolution now, I think perhaps what we should do is allow Hazel to experience the joy of a glamorous mustache. What do you want, kid? While I was sleeping, everyone went upstairs. Why were you sleeping in the Weather Institute, kid? I came here because I heard that the Institute is investigating the relationship between super ancient Pokémon and the weather. The relationship is that when one of them appears, the weather does a thing. Somehow this has not resulted in the complete devastation of the land. Yet. But it will. Probably. Alright, Hazel. Button! Become... the mighty mustache! And beard, I guess. And spoons. Behold my magnificent array of spoons! I have one for every occasion. Even the occasions which would normally require forks. Like salad. Or... killing you. With salad. Our plan's being spoiled by a kid? Your plan is to stand here and wait until someone tries to kill you, and then die. You might want to rethink your priorities and your life goals. The overwhelming power of a super ancient Pokemon to even control the weather freely. We, Team Magma, definitely need it. Look. No. First of all, and second, no. Just what is this? Did Leader Maxie know that it would happen like this? Curse you, the precious results of my research! Give them back! Oh, shut it. Ah? Steady on, are you alright? Just what is going on around here? Ah, even I, Tabitha, am feeling all discombobulated. Leader Maxie, what are you trying to do? To the world. To us. To Team Magma. This can never, ever be forgiven. What are you going on about, Tabitha? I guess I'll find out in a few minutes. We're Team Magma. We appear whenever anything rare is found. Great, that means the next time I find a shiny Pokemon, I'm gonna get ganked by like 5 Team Magma guys. And then they're gonna steal it before I can do anything. Like this was some kind of MMO or something. Behold the power of facial hair! Even with the female Alakazam. Beards, like long white beards, just make you a better wizard. I'm pretty sure that that's something that's true and cannot be debated. Like, I mean, think about it. Or don't. I don't have anything I can do that's not a psychic attack, do I? I can do this. This spoon? No, bad. This spoon has the power to paralyze. There. I was trying to say something dumb and it came out worse. But my physical attack has increased. Yeah, that's great. Let's, I was wrong. There's not a spoon for all of these occasions, just most of them. Let's try this. We haven't used this move yet. I will crush you without moving. Wow. That was lame. That's more of a silly face than a scary face. Besides, you're paralyzed. What do you think that's gonna do? What? Do you have quick feet? Maybe? Nah, whatever. Now you're dead. You ain't gonna move at all when you're dead. It makes you even slower than when you're paralyzed. You got me! Excuse me for the death stare, Team Magma Grunt. I had to sneeze. You don't have any idea of what we of Team Magma are working toward. You stay out of our way. I bet you don't even know either, actually. Anything over here? Oh, there's a chair. I can sit in a chair. Chairs are fun. What about this? Hey. Can't fight you sitting down, can I? Huh? What's a kid doing here? You know, sightseeing. Weather institutes are really cool, and I want to look at them. Yep. That's all I got. I don't have much to say about destroying you, really. It's just something that comes naturally. Huh? I lost? Of course you did. Are you paying attention? Oh no. I'll catch an earful for losing to a kid. Maybe I should just take a nap in bed and try to forget it all. Okay, now this Team Magma Grunt has a philosophy that I can get behind. Hey Tabitha. Yeah. Are you one of my fans? You're that same kid who's always popping up. I can't believe you're even following me around in my private life. Yeah, well that's alright. Maybe I'll just clear up this intensely unpleasant feeling I have welling up inside of me by beating you to a pulp. And by that I mean beating your pets with my pets. Of which I only have one, still. Come on, man. You should know better. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, actually. You're not the brightest guy. Ah, well. I am now made of rock. What do you think of that? Now, this is a family show. Never mind that I accidentally said the word poon earlier. Kids don't know what that means, it's fine. It's just spoon without the S. It's like a worse spoon that you would never use to eat. Telekinesis? Oh boy, that's stupid, I think. Is it like accuracy down? Yes, but in a... No, wait, no, it's evasiveness down. Look, I can already telekinese these spoons to hell and back, so I'm fine. Still a family show, even though I'm talking about spoons in hell. Ha! Ha! Aya! Aya! Tabitha. Tabitha, calm down. Aha! Ah! Aya! Aya! Good grief! Today has been absolutely nothing but stress. I can't take it. It's so unpleasant. You better listen, you stress-inducing child. When Leader Maxie's plan has been executed, twilight will fall upon the world. Wait. That's exactly the opposite of what's going to happen? Because I'm pretty sure that eternal sunlight is the opposite of twilight. The primordial sea will be changed to desolate land. In other words, all life. Child. What? What do you think you can do in the face of that which is to come? I'm looking forward to seeing you rush into action. Ahya! 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 The leader should be headed for Mount Pyre, which means I will walk off screen. Thank you, young one. You helped save us from quite a pinch. Are you okay there, mate? Ha! That was truly a slap in the face. Those thieves! What could they hope to gain by investigating the extreme weather patterns of thousands of years ago? Oh, but I'm forgetting myself. First, I must thank you properly for your help. It might seem an odd way of rewarding you, but please take this useless gimmick Pokemon as my thanks. You cannot carry any more Pokemon with you currently. Why don't you come to call again after you've made space on your team? But as for the data those ruffians were seeking, they wanted to know about the extreme weather conditions that ruled thousands of years ago, because of those two super ancient Pokemon. One of that pair was the legendary Pokemon we know as Mighty Groudon. By absorbing the energy that abounds in the natural world, Groudon transformed itself, or so it is said. The transformed Groudon caused so much disturbance to the weather patterns that the world grew barren. The heat it created dried up the oceans, and the parched land covered more and more of the planet. We refer to this transformation as primal reversion. The result of it is the terror we call Primal Groudon. Primal reversion is a possible form of evolution, like and yet not like Mega Evolution. Or so it has been theorized, but it's never been achieved by any Pokemon other than the super ancient legendary Pokemon, and so has been largely forgotten as a method of evolution. In fact, they forgot it the first time we had this game. If you'll excuse us then, we'll be heading downstairs now, but talk to us when you have a moment. We want to thank you as well. Righto. I need to go downstairs anyway to shove something in a box so that I can get something else to shove in a box. Alright, what are we gonna do here? I don't actually want to use Hazel that much, to be honest. So we'll put her away, I guess. And then we'll go fetch this thing and swap it out for something else. I'd still like to thank you somehow for your help. I hope you'll take this Pokemon for your team. You received a gimmick! Would you like to give a name to the gimmick? Okay. I will name it Gimmick, because that's what it is! Castform is a Pokemon that changes its form according to the current weather conditions. We have many Castform living here in the Institute with us. They help us with our research of weather phenomena. They help us by sucking in battle. Their gimmick is not really useful, and doesn't do a whole lot, except for change the type of Weather Ball, which is a move that they have, and also I might change their type, I forget. This is what Castform looks like. People are divided on what the two spherical objects below the head are supposed to be. I would say feet, other people would think deeper into the gutter. Now, let's put good old Banana Bird. Did I... Okay. Banana Bird here will be the bearer of HMs from now on. Or at least one of them. He can learn Cut. I will find a move deleter eventually. If I've already found a move deleter and forgotten, please tell me. Nice voice you got there. These things aren't really organized too well. You can learn Rock Smash, but... For now, I've already got Rock Smash and Cut, technically. But, you know, whatever. You will have Cut, and Stomp. I mean, Strength. Stomp is what I just got rid of. Cut, Strength. I guess Rock Smash. And later Fly. You will never be used in combat ever. Except, like, as a joke, maybe. I don't even dislike Tropius that much, but it's not very good, except for using HMs. Right, is there anything in this garbage can? No. Too bad. We've been saved by your actions. What I don't understand is what on earth Team Magma was up to. I thought you were gonna reward me. How about you? Oh, you dropped by as you promised. Great, please take this then. Here it is. Thanks for the safety helmet. A rocky helmet damages the attacker upon contact when the holder takes damage. At that time, I dared to take a slap, and that was totally on purpose. Well, if you get slapped in the face and not in the head, I guess doesn't really work, but let's give this helmet to Stanley for no reason. How about Stanley can learn Swords Dance? That's kind of funny. Look, it's a little Met hat with rocks in it. Probably perfectly fits a Shroomish. It probably looks kind of adorable, but the game won't let me see that, so... Wow, you're really strong! I want to be a Pokemon trainer like you! Too bad. Welcome to the Weather Institute. We observe the weather in Hoenn region with Pokemon. Please take this in commemoration of your visit. Yay, a rock. That increases the duration of hail, which I don't have. And I probably won't for a while. Anyway, let's keep going after I blow my nose again. I know when my sinuses bother me, it's probably not a good idea to stand still outside in the rain, but you know. You gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes you gotta do stuff that you don't want to do. This doesn't look suspicious at all. I could surf here. Wait, isn't this the route where Phoebus shows up in like one square at a time? Or at least it used to work that way. Is there anything for me to gain through aquatic exploration? Well, it's not quite aquatic yet. Oh no, a bird! Scare that bird away with your grumpiness, Stanley. What? What do you mean I couldn't get away? I'm 17 levels higher. Stanley. Please, man. I guess he doesn't have a whole lot of speed, so... I should put someone faster in the front, probably. I think that would be Jenna. Whoop. I missed. There we go. Sceptile's fast rate. I don't even bother to check. Ah! Okay, so you can sneak in water. And there can be things that pop out of the water which you need to attack by sneaking up on them. Like this thing. Huh. I have you, whale tail. What? What? But why were you underwater and how did you have a fishtail? Pelipper, I don't understand. I already own one of you two also, apparently. I was hoping for a Phoebus, because that would be a cool new way for Phoebus to show up without being an annoying jerk that I hate. Well, that's not true. I'm still gonna hate Milotic, because it's an annoying jerk that I hate to fight. That was another pelican noise, I'm pretty sure. What's this tree? Oh, it's that kind of tree. I forgot that I removed the person with secret power from my party. Let's fix that. I will give it to Stanley. Because I think it's better than Headbutt. It's the same as Headbutt, but it can do other things than flinch. Whatever works for me. It's only temporary anyway, because, you know, it's not an HM. Beat up that tree! Nah, close enough. What a boring house. That was worth my time. Is there anything over here? Well, there's this. Oh! Oh. Ho ho ho. A leaf stone, you say? Very interesting. We can use that. Ta-da! It's this thing. A Shiftry! He looks even grumpier than before. Can I surf with my item finder on my head? No. It disappears into the abyss. Alas, poor item finder. There's probably something over here. There was something over here. Awesome. Okay. There's probably something over here too. Ride that pad of lilies. Oh, it's another secret base. Maybe this one sucks less. Oh, of course, the smaller bush has a much wider space available than the larger tree. But I don't want it. I don't really care much for the secret base mechanic, to be honest. I don't care much for you either, Gloom. I've already got one of you. I don't need you stinking up the PC, Kay? I don't think that was the same cry. I'm not good at these things. Okay, it was. Never mind, there's a pelican again. Let's ignore it. Bye! Stop diving into the water and pretending to be a fish. Oh. Brina, you've been looking for Pokémon here? Huh? That bracelet you've got on, it's like, I don't know, really cool. Whoa, so that's a Mega Bracelet? You can use it for Mega Evolution. So you'll just keep getting closer to your Pokemon and getting even stronger. Alright then, I guess I just gotta help you test how strong you've become, huh? Show me in battle how much better you've gotten. Come on, a battle! I'm challenging you to a battle! Pointing is rude! Oh, Brendan, you fool! Well, okay, now you're like twice the fool. Don't you know that most of my team is grass-type by now? That silly grin is not going to spare your whale's life. Poor Whalmer. Hooray for Joe! He doesn't do anything, but he's the strongest. Well, okay, now he'll get a chance to do something. Go, Joe! Show that bird that plants are sometimes water. It makes sense sometimes. Everyone's leveling up from someone else's work. What? How dare you? You think you can challenge a Shroomish? With another Shroomish? Only one Shroomish may reign supreme. Mine has secret powers! Yeah, take that! He looks a little less grumpy when he's asleep. Oh, Leechy doesn't work on other grass types. I forgot! Oh no, my poison heal has become insomnia. I wonder if this guy has poison heal. Go back to sleep. I haven't shown what Seed Bomb looks like. Let's do it just to taunt him. It's gonna do less, because, you know, grass on grass, but... that's not the point. Remain asleep forever. No, that's the opposite of what I was just saying. You look silly if you only stretch vertically. You gotta grow in all dimensions. Fool! That will do nothing! Well, okay, it did a little. You're still a fool. You can't comprehend the secret power. Sheesh, Brina, you've gotten pretty darn decent. Yuck. Oh, shut it, Brendan. I'd say you're good enough to search for Pokemon anywhere by now. Here, I'll give you this, so try it out. You should be able to use it fine. Oh, well, there's Fly. Alright, cool. With Fly, your Pokemon can carry you back to the place you visited before. So if you need to backtrack, I won't have to, like, drag you by the arm somehow. Of course, you'll need the 4-Tree Gym badge first, though. Well, I'm going on ahead, but I'm definitely winning next time. And then Brendan, with his team of KO'd Pokemon, went into the wild grass and got ambushed by Zigzagoon and eaten alive. And he was never heard from again. Oh well. See, vulnerability to Zigzagoons runs in the family. Let's see. Hey, Banana Beard. I believe that you can fly. It seems that I'm correct. I mean, you're not going to be able to fly very well until I have a badge that makes you impressed enough to flap your lazy wings, but you know. Details. 4-Tree should just be around the corner, probably. So one of these trees does not look like the others. To lurk in shadows and live in darkness, that is my destiny. I emerged to challenge you. Oh no, the secret cardboard tree technique of Yasu. Also his bug. No, we haven't seen a Ninjask in a fight yet, I don't think. Ninjask is kinda neat, because it speeds up every turn. I think bugs resist grass, so I'm just gonna do this. It doesn't speed up if it doesn't get to do anything, but you know. I admit defeat! If your Pokemon were as good as your tree cardboard, then maybe you'd have a chance. Those defeated in battle withdraw quietly back into the shadows. That too is destiny. Kid, you're like 5. You shouldn't believe in destiny, it's kind of limiting for a 5-year-old. I can tell you one thing about destiny, though, and that these trees are destined to never grow again. Does the space suck less yet? I don't really know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for in real estate, honestly. But here we are in 4-Tree City. It's got its own remix of this theme now. Interesting. This city's homes are built on trees. Perhaps because of that lifestyle, everyone seems healthy and lively. Why, even I do. I feel as if I've grown 30 years younger since I moved here. I don't think that living in trees equates to health. I mean, you'd probably be outside more and get more exercise using ladders, I guess, but you know. Listen, kid, are you working on a Pokedex? Go to the Safari Zone on Route 121. That's my suggestion. Okay. I forgot 3rd Gen had a Safari Zone. Hey, you've got a Pokénet Plus. Of course, you know how it works, right? Yeah. Great! Devin's Pokénet Plus is the best, right? Yeah. And what about you? Did you know that you can do different stuff with QR code patterns on the PC in the secret base? You can create a QR code for your secret base or find someone else's secret base with a QR code. QR codes, they're okay. And with that little information acquired, we shall rest our grass type team here and do the ritual squat. And that should be enough for now. By the way, the egg totally counts as a grass type because it's like a sixth of an execute right now. Got it?